Right then, we are back with more Prison Architect. As you can see, all these buildings are now up and running. And we have capacity for 108 medium capacity prisoners. So, I think we can start to take some in, can't we? We can take some in today, I think. Boom. Obviously, we want to take more minimum, and then we'll take some medium as well. We're going to be getting 123 prisoners in today. That should be fun. And also, I think we can start to expand our minimum security area as well, I think. So we're going to get a couple more. I reckon we just build up all of this, you know. So all of this, and all of this, and then these as well. Is that... sorry, I just had a cat jump on my back and that was incredibly painful. Right, so we're going to want to put some jail doors in there as well, so it actually builds it, aren't we? So 1, 1, and 1. And then the same here as well. So this is going to double our min-set capacity, which would be pretty damn nice. So we want that there, 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 and there. That's going to double our min-set capacity. You are seriously injured, apparently. Not quite sure why. My worry is going to be is if our canteen can hold up with this many people going through it. I mean, there is space for me to build more cookers, I suppose. Logistically wise, what are we looking like with food distribution now then? So we've got 183 meals nearly ready. Got 45 ready and we've got 143 on the brink. Or being made at this point in time. So are we actually feeding everyone? That's the question. We seem to be doing okay because we're not getting a lot of riots and stuff like that, so we seem to be doing okay. I mean, there's food on every single... There's not food in every stove, is there? This stove's empty. There's quite a lot of food being served already. Come on, guys, get the food out. Let's get the food out. There's still hungry people. As we have had a large... We had all the mediums in already, have we? Or... we must have had a big chunk of people in there, haven't we? Yes, here we are. They just haven't come through the gate yet, that's what it is. Right, so let's have a look at informants. See what we've got. So here comes some of our mediums in. We've got our mins coming in as well. So I think today what we're going to do is we'll get all this... Oh my god, what have I pressed here? There's loads of stuff. I've seem to have picked up my CI. Let's activate him. Why not? Oh crap, I've activated him loads of times. Okay. He's now a bit of a target. I didn't realise I kept activating him over and over again. You are also a potential CI, my man. So let's get you in, Mr. Howell. So we've got an ex-law enforcement and a preacher just come in. He's a medium security that's going to go straight into protective custody. Nice. So a lot of people in today. This gives us 68 normal security prisoners. We are at capacity with MinSec. We were until someone just got released. And of course we're going to be building these areas here as well. We might need to get the second canteen up and running as well pretty soon. So I want to make sure everyone's happy before we start doing anything crazy. We found a drill on someone. How do you find a drill on someone? Tell you what, we should probably have, I don't know why I've not done this already, but we should have some metal detectors going into all the reception areas. I feel like that's an important thing to do. And then one just as you come in. And then one on the way out as well. So we can sort of keep track if anyone does try and bring anything in. And then one outside of both the visitations as well, because that's an area where people might bring stuff in. Right, so God, there's more and more people coming in though, aren't there? Got another ex-law enforcement there as well. So we've got this guy, the protective custody guy being taken up. We've only got 5 protective custody now. We're going to have some more though, aren't we? There's an ex-prison guard in here as well. So you're going to be protective custody. There's a snitch, you're protective custody. Yeah, so many medium security or normal security as it is. So many coming in now. Which is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. So we're going to get, what are the workmen doing? We're going to get, ooh, got some potential CIs over in here already. So these guys have literally been in the prison for a few moments and already have been blocked into confinement. So I've sort of set it up so everyone can work in these areas already. So that's going to get them all sorted. And they're also doing... We need to sort the programs out as well, don't we? That's one thing we need to do. So let's get that done now. So we've got the medium programs. No teacher. Oh, that's workshop, isn't it? Oh, so we need to hire a second foreman. So it's auto-saving. Great. So we need to get a foreman in. Eventually. There we go. So we want a foreman. Ah. We've already got one. Can only have one foreman. Okay, then well, maybe I'm going to have to do that then, maybe? I don't know. Kitchen safety. All rooms are booked. Okay. Foundation education. Get a few more of those in. General qualification, we'll get a few more of those in. Behavioural therapy. All rooms are booked. Okay, pharmacological drug treatment for medium security we'll get in as well. Parole hearings, we need the medium security ones in. Okay. Spiritual guidance, again we've got medium security now that can do that as well. Carpentry apprenticeship, there's no point of us doing really. Alcoholics therapy group. And munching. That's really weird, that is. I don't know what munching... It's a real weird sort of thing that's been added. No teacher. We'll have to do that later on then. Okay. Well, at least all the programs are set up now for medium security, so that should get them... keep going, keep them happy. They're all down in their cells now, so now we need to get ourselves... Triads Enforcer. Oh, okay. So now we need to get ourselves some max security set up pretty soon, don't we? Because that's going to be the problem now. If any of those people get busted up to the next level, they're going to end up going into max security, so we need to get that done and dusted. So that's going to be over on this side here. And one thing I can do just to give us a little bit of a head start is we will build this perimeter fence along here. This is the death row area. Like so. And of course we need to get our buildings built as well, don't we? So we're going to let them finish off these areas first. So we can get the rest of these people in. And hopefully we're going to have enough. God, you've got so many things you have, haven't you? You're a crazy man. His skilled defensive combat moves only can disarm their opponent. They can take the weapon right from the fight. Extremely charismatic. He's connected on the outside. He's compelled to work and won't stop once he's started. He's very clean. He's an instigator and extremely quick. Very useful, eh? So what are you waiting for? You are in lockdown. Okay. So we've got a guard here who's been attacked by Ben Westy West, who's in for 46 years. Wow. Okay, well you're going to end up in medium security pretty soon, mate, aren't you? The way you're going. Where are they? They're not all doing this already, are they? Yes, they are. Why don't they just finish one job and be done with it? See, you lot are just running around here. I want to get that done so they don't come through here. Because they shouldn't be coming into this area at all, really. Should not be coming through this area at all. So what are you up to? Why are you going through there for? I don't bloody know. Dan Wagstaff. Right, so oh, there we go. These guys are working in the kitchen now. Are you guys working in the kitchen as well? We haven't got any minimum security. Oh, we have got a few in there actually working in there. So they're getting the meals ready for the next cooking time, which is in regime. So the next eat time is coming up pretty soon. I'm actually going to switch it. I'm going to go eat, then do some free time, 3 hours of free time before bed. So that way all the food that they've created here can go straight on the stoves then, hopefully. So these guys are doing all that. Okay. You lot are being dragged across into solitary. All those buildings just got built all at once. Right, so potential CI will get you in, and then you also can be... You already are a confidential informant. Okay. Did I just see? I have just seen it. Oh. I just saw somebody... Stop. I just saw somebody in red then. We've got a max sec prisoner. Where were you? You're here. What have you done? Warren Platten, you've murdered somebody. Oh my god. Warren! Warren. Why are you people around there for? It's staff only. Staff only. There we go. So like that. Okay. Okay. Let's... Oh god. Let's not zoom in that far. Let me just set this as a yard, because it's not been set as a yard yet. And I don't know if them people are getting a bit worn, or not worn, but they're the opposite of worn out. They need someone to run around here in protective custody. And we're also going to put a large jail door across here, because we don't want them coming in and out of here, do we? Okay. Like that. Okay. Right, so medium security guys are in there eating away. Is there enough food for them? Yes, there is at this point in time. Good. And then in MinSec, they're struggling a bit still, aren't they? We do have more space for more cookers, so maybe I should do some more cookers. Let's put some more of these in. Just to give them some more space to cook stuff in. So maybe that's the problem. We've got enough chefs. We're just not getting enough food out on the... and we've got enough hot plates. There's loads... Look at that. There's loads of food on the hot plates now. But dinner time's finished. That's the problem. Just took a bit too long to get ready. So maybe it'll be better now. Right. So we're going to go for quick build. We're going to go clone. And we're going to clone this. Here. And we're going to clone it also here. And here. Ah! I did it again. I went down one before I pressed OK. Okay, and then rooms off as well. And quick build it correctly. There we go. I keep doing that. I have to say I've got a brand new mouse, and it just it's a bit more sensitive than my old one. So the slightest little movement is just moving me everywhere. Okay. Should I do this one? I can't do this one yet. Okay. And then obviously we need to do this, but I can't do it. Can I not? I can do that. I can do it like that actually, because I know where the middle is then, because it's going to put the building in, isn't it? Yep, there we go. So then utilities, we want a power generator here, and we want a water pump here, and then the capacitors can go around it. So there we go. That'll give us another 3 dorms. It's going to increase our min-set capacity quite a bit. Keep everyone occupied. So we're going to lock this open, and lock this open. Why is it? It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's almost like it's got only one space for the large jail door. I don't know what it's done that for. Okay, and this one's being built as well. And again, it's only put one... It's only cut one square out for each of the large jail doors. Which is bizarre. Have I just put... That's because I've just put small ones on, haven't I? Because I'm a very simple man. That's why it looks funny, because I put the wrong door on. Right, so we want to do... Quick build. Let's get these built as well. Why not? So want you there. You there. And you there. And then on this side, I just realised I can do the whole thing in one go. And then you can go there. Okie doke. Are we doing the doors on this one as well? I think we are. Oh. So dismantle, dismantle, and dismantle the small jail doors. Okay, there we go. That's going to keep the them guys occupied for quite some time. What are we looking like time-wise this video now? We are at 15 minutes. We've still got quite a bit of time left anyway. So that's going to keep them occupied for a bit. So now, while they're doing all of that, we can have a look at our MaxSec area. Now, I'm thinking of MaxSec, it's going to be a bit more difficult. What's all this? It's P, okay. It's going to be more difficult, I think, to keep people happy. So I think we'll do the same as what we got down there. So, of course, we've got that already in place. We're going to put a pathway, I don't know, from here all the way up here. Now, what I've done in the past, I've actually had the canteen as part of the cell block. Maybe that's a good way of doing it again. Yeah. We can do that. Have a canteen as part of the cell block. And then just have several cell blocks of small canteens inside. That might work out quite nicely. And then do we want to? I don't know if we want to have everything else. I think we don't need all this stuff around the outside. We're not going to let them do a lot of this stuff, to be honest. So it's not going to be a problem. Let me just actually, before I forget, I'm going to run the electrics around all these buildings as well. All the way down to the bottom here. I've not connected that up, have I? No, it's just gone one extra, that's fine. One extra doesn't matter. And we go along. We also need to do the water as well, the water pipes as well. And then that'll keep these guys occupied for quite some time. So yeah, we'll have MaxSec, we'll have lots of smaller areas, I think, with their own water and everything. Not water, sorry, their own canteens and everything, so I've got water on the mind. So that'll be the plan there, I think. And then obviously Supermax is going to be the same, but it's going to be a bit more aggressive. Where we're just going to have everyone literally just locked away from each other. Maybe let them out for eating and maybe a couple of hours of free time during the day, and the rest is all locked down. So they'll be very much removed from the rest of the world. There we go, that's all that done. So I can run the small pipes for the toilets underneath all of here. I can't run the shower. For some reason the game's still bugged out a bit with the showers. It doesn't let you run a pipe underneath a shower until it's built. Don't know why that's the case, but it's been the case for a bit of time now. But I can run it here because all the showers are built. And I do need to obviously do a deployment and make sure these are MinSec areas only. So we don't end up with loads of the wrong type of prisoner tomorrow. There we go. So there we go. That's going to greatly improve that. Okay. So where was I? I was over here. So this is going to be a bit too big, I think, for one. I mean, it might not be, actually. So if I did all the way up to the end here and to the end here, obviously, so it'd be like that. That's a big old building, though, isn't it? That's a really big building. I mean, so MaxSec are going to be having a slightly bigger cell, do they? I mean, they don't necessarily need one, but do I give it to them anyway? I think we give them a slightly bigger cell because they're going to have a bit more lockdown and that sort of stuff. So let's see how far we can go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. Okay, so that's 5. How far? Got quite a distance we can go. So all the way down to here. Oh, I messed that up good and proper. I thought I could be cheeky then. I messed it up good and proper. There we go. Once I get the pattern, I got it right then. So it's a 3 and a line down. And a 3 and a line down. So this should be alright then, I think. I mean, if this fits perfectly, I'm going to be a very, very happy man. I'm not saying it's going to, but if it does, I'll be a happy man. But it doesn't need to. If it does fit perfectly, fantastic, but it doesn't need to. We can always just have a walkway along the bottom here. That will take us down to the canteen. It's going to be a fair whack of max security cells just in here. I've just noticed there's a notebook page right ahead of me. Oh my god, it fits perfectly. Oh my god, look at that. Look at freaking that. Okay. And then we're going to have a 2 gap. And then we'll do another line, obviously. Then we'll have... We'll just build 1 cell. We'll not build it, we'll just show 1 cell off. And then again... like that. Right, and we do the same on this side. So, 4. Then a couple of space. It's easy just to build one, isn't it? Make sure I don't get it wrong. I've made a right hash of that. Oh my god, what have I done to the cell? It's wrong anyway, it's too thin, okay. And then again there. Okay. Right, then we want another one with its back then to it. 2. But if this is going to be too much, you know, for 1 cell block. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And then this is going to have a 4th row as well. Might be alright, actually. So if I do 2 more rows on each side. So another one out here, like that. And then another one down here. Like that. Okay. And the same on this side, so one out like that and one like that. And then have a big old kitchen. Maybe that big, does it really? Big old kitchen and then a big old canteen. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, perfect. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 150. So 300 prisoners in this 1 cell block for max sec. That's pretty massive, actually. Pretty damn massive. Utilities, they've not done that yet. And that's the one job they haven't done, but everything else seems to be in place, so we can run the water now then for the shower heads. Of course, they've not done the actual main... Oh, there's still a shower head there in the corner that hasn't been fitted yet. And again, we can run this pipe along here for the shower heads. There's 1 shower head not fitted. That's annoying, isn't it? I might try and find... I'm never going to remember him, am I? I was going to say, I might try and find that prisoner who committed the murder earlier on and let him go back up to max sec as well, but I'm never going to find him, am I? Right, so enclosed is surrounded by walls and doors. It is, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's because these bits of wall haven't been built yet. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, because you're now showing us correct. Okay, so we'll get all that all up and running. Are you the same guy that's been causing trouble? You have caused a lot of trouble so far. You failed workshop induction and you failed spirit. How do you fail spiritual guidance? And you passed your foundation education. Well done. Well done, my man. Okay, so power-wise, we're looking a bit more ropey on the power, but we've got some more cookers fitted. I'm going to do the same on this side as well, because I think they're going to have the same problem, aren't they? Because they're going to be catering for the same amount of prisoners. So let's get some more fitted. So there was 1, 2, 3, and then a couple of rotations for 1, 2, 3 as well. And then down here we've got 1, 2, 3, and then a couple more. So we've got 100 MinSec prisoners coming in today. Excellent. We really are picking up a lot of those. I mean, what's the Current availability, there's 100 available at the moment. So we'll be taking them all in. Hopefully we can get the power up and running by then. And hopefully our canteen can handle this extra influx of people, which is going to be a big, big question, isn't it? What do we want? We want something to... Well, I was going to pick up that page, wasn't I? Forgot to pick up that page. Which is over here. There it is. Boom, notebook page. Metagame ideas. Blank canvas, conversion mode, collectibles, and design diary pages. Personal bests, stats and achievements, direct control mode. I know you can do escape mode, can't you? Which is pretty cool. There's a lot of people waiting for solitary then. Is solitary full, or just not been taking them in there, or I don't know. Okay, either way. Let's speed the game up. Let's get this built up. There is a very dodgy situation happening here again. Looks like we have had another person who's going to be upgraded to minimum security or medium security because of attacking their parole officer by the looks of it. Right, so that power sounds like it was just fitted. But there's no power as of yet. It'll take a second to kick in. I think so. My cat's just lying on the floor staring at the sofa. I don't know why. Are you not switched on? Oh, you are on. There we go. We have power! Okay, one thing I need to do as well is I need to put some metal detectors in. And then I think we're going to set them up with some big jobs to do before the next video. So, of course, we want to get that MaxSec area built. That would be a nice thing to get done as soon as possible. We also want to build the outside of that as well. But I think what I might line up to do is to do all of this concrete pathway as well. So we'll put the concrete tiles down and get that sorted for next time. So, yeah, we're going to get them to build all of this area. I mean, once they finish this, we'll line it all up. So we're expecting 105 prisoners in 15 hours. We're going to get that in today, are we? What's the time-wise? Got a few minutes. I don't know if we'll get it in today or not. You're the MaxSec guy, aren't you? Yeah, you're the one who's murdered your parole officer. Well, did you? You kind of murdered your parole officer because you're already... My God. You're already, like, quite... How were you in MinSec to start with? Wow, okay. You were already in it for quite a long time, and now you've just added a murder. I mean, it doesn't really matter to you, does it really? You were going to be in here for your entire life anyway. Okay, so that's all that done. And that was too dangerous, apparently, to fit that. Utilities, we've got that one extra pipe I need to fit, haven't we? It's there, okay. It's there. So we get that fitted. Power needs to be run up there. It's just this bit here that's missing. Okay, metal detectors are up and running. Everyone's going through and doing some good cleaning. We're in a good place now. Are these items are now getting put on the shelves? There's far too much stuff in here, isn't there? Books are getting put on the shelves. Laundry guys, all the baskets are out somewhere, so they must be doing some good work. Parole. No one's doing parole at the moment. I've got no doctors in this. I've got one doctor in this side. Maybe I need to hire some more doctors. I've only got 8. We'll get some more doctors in. Doing pretty well. So all these guys from medium. Where have you all been? Why were you all done? Oh, you've all been doing your work, haven't you? Yeah, I think I need 1 hour of free time before work, don't I? Before cooking. Because it takes them too long to get from where they're going to. So I think I do need free time there and then 2 lots of eat. That should do the trick, I think. Right, let's have a look at intelligence now. Let's have a look at, not intelligence, let's have a look at logistics. Food distribution, we have enough meals supplied. Okay, and down here, which was the problem, we have enough meals supplied. Excellent. However, we're going to have a lot more people in later on. We're going to have 100 extra people in, so that's going to be your big test, is whether you can feed all of those as well. Right, so we've got a lot of prisoners coming in very, very soon. This block is still not powered. Why are you not powered? I have no water pipes along here. Okay, so water is sorted, but power is the problem. We don't have any power still across here yet. It's this one block here, is it? Let's prioritize that. Okay, and then am I missing one there? Okay, let's build that as well. Doesn't really matter, that one, to be honest, but it'd be nice to get the power. There we go, it's up and running now. So these are now sorted as well. Are they definitely all set as MinSec? Yes, they are. There we go. So we're going to be getting all those people in now then. Now then. Right. So while we're waiting for that, we're towards the end of the video now. We're at the 30-minute mark. So let's start queuing these jobs up to be done off camera before we come back next time. So first of all, we're going to want a large brick building to go here. Super. Then we're going to want to come all the way down here. And all the way along to reception. Like that. We want to do this planning area as well. And we're going to build up to join onto here. Might as well do this one as well while we're here. Get that done as well. We'll do the rest of this corridor around the outside. So down to this corner. Up to the top. And then across the back of Death Row. To get all that in as well. Excellent. Okay, well that's all the foundation set for the next one that we need building. And next up then we're going to get them to fit all the flooring as well. So we're going to get concrete tiles fitted around all this area that we've got marked up. This should help people walk quicker. Which should be a benefit for us. So let's do the big outside square first. All the way down to here as well. So this should be a good thing for us. Then we're going to get... what I'll do is, when they've done all this, I'll put grass around the outside so it looks neat and tidy as well. Looks all nice then. Concrete as well. Is that everything? I don't know if that's everything. We've got to do these two, I think, as well. So yeah, like I said, I'll leave the game running for a bit of time. We'll get all this built up, so next time when we come back, we'll be able to whiz through and just get a lot of jobs done. And start to get ready for our max sec prisoners to come in as well. I mean, we know we've already got one max sec guy here and ready to go. We're going to have, obviously, intake on, so we'll get a lot more max sec. And obviously, anytime now anybody causes any trouble in medium sec, they're going to get put up to max as well. So it's going to be a very, very full area, I think. And that's where all the problems tend to happen. And then, obviously, after max, we've got to go up to super max, which will be fun as well. I've never done super max before. I've never been that far into the game. I mean, I love playing it. As like I said before, I love playing this game, but I have a habit of starting a new prison every time I load it up. But now I'm recording it, I'm doing it properly, and I'm going to do one big, long prison. And just really showcase how cool it can be with what we're doing. So that's all our pathways built. And we're also going to want a pathway built. And do we just want to make this one long corridor? Or what have we got on this side? No, on this side it's not a corridor, is it? It's actually it's not a building. You know what? I'm actually going to make this a building. It just might make it look a bit better, I think. So we're just going to do... Is it like that? Essentially we just want like that, don't we? As a building. Okay, we'll get that done then, and we'll do the same thing up here as well. Then we'll make all this a building as well. So I just want a... There we go. So I want that up there as well. Okay. Perfecto. So we'll come back when all this is done, and I shall see you for some more Prison Architect. Yeah. Bye-bye.